Belt said he's seen a lot of progress from you just in the time that this coaching staff has been on campus. I think physically and maturity as well. How do you think you've adapted to what they're asking you to do, and how far do you think you've come as a player from December to now?
Well, the standard that they bring to practice, or that they bring to the facility every day, forces everybody to adapt. So, I would say that I'm just another one of the players that is just adapting to the high standard that is expected from the players on a daily basis. And from a physical standpoint, Coach Storms has done an outstanding job with the entire team, including myself. So a lot of that credit goes to him and his staff and the procedures that they have in place to help us become better football players. And you can definitely see the results. I see it in myself, and I see it in my teammates. So it's definitely a step forward.
Next will be Chris Meade from Dulce.
Okay.
Hey, Cam. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you too, Chris.
How much is demanded of the tight end in this offense, and how different is it just trying to prepare in the field for it compared to your first two seasons?
Oh, the demands of the tight ends in this offense is it's more than I've ever done up to this point in my career, and honestly, I love it. We're a feature player in the offense, so not just in the run game, but in the passing game as well. The angles that they try to create for us on blocks and how they run a lot of the run plays behind us. So the demands at the position are very, very high, and I love it, and it forces you to come to work every day and try to attack that 1% like Coach Norvell talks about. So I love it.
Hey, Jordan obviously is new to the program, but he's played a lot of college football and he's a little bit of an older guy. What has he brought to that group, and have you been able to learn anything from him just from, I guess, tricks of the trade of being a tight end?
Oh, definitely. Jordan brings a lot to the table. He raises the ceiling of the tight end room on the Florida State roster because of his experience that he has at UCLA. I've been able to learn point of attack stuff from Jordan because he's a big body dude who can also run routes and stretch the field vertically. So I've been able to learn in this short time that we've had together, and I'm excited to just get out there and put a good product at tight end on the field with Jordan and along with the other players that we have in the room.
We'll go back to Chris for the next question.
Cam, as you got used to Coach Thompson, just what is he like after 8 months of talking to him and now working with him for about a week on the field?
On the field, Coach Thompson is a very, very intense coach. He's very detail-oriented. He's a great run-blocking specialist, and he's also very, very advanced in the passing game as well. He helps you create advantages for players who – being able to block players who are bigger than you, but if you're technically sound, which Coach Thompson emphasizes, then you have just a great chance to win that individual block as if you were 15 to 20 pounds heavier. So that's what I really appreciate about Coach Thompson. And then off the field, he's a very easygoing dude. He's easy to talk to, and he talks to us about life and not just football as well. So that's what I appreciate about Coach Thompson.
Next question will be Wayne McGahee from Tallahassee Democrat.
Hey, Cam.
Hey, how's it going, Wayne?
Wanted to ask, now that you're a week through practice, just what are your thoughts on the four quarterbacks and just how they come along in the offense?
Well, the quarterback room as a whole has been very, very impressive up to this point in camp, and I expect that to keep going forward because of the way that they're coached every single day. Coach Dillingham brings a certain energy to practice that's infectious for the whole offense, so I know the guys that he's directly coaches on a daily basis will feed off that energy as well because it's very contagious. And just the way that he coaches and the way that he approaches the game, you can see that the results reciprocated through the quarterback. So I'm very impressed with how they performed up to this point.
Next will be Perry from Tomahawk
Hey,
Nation.
Cam, how's it going?
What's going on, Perry?
Not much. So something we've heard nonstop is the depth in the secondary, and I mean, it makes you better, but how annoying is it that every single time you go out, you have to go up against somebody who's going to try to shut you down and going to be able to lock you down?
Oh, that's not annoying at all. That's encouraging, and that's the term "iron sharpens iron" is really upfront and apparent there when you face great DBs every single day at practice, from Jaden Woodby to Hamza Nazardine, and the list goes on and on. So I love it, and it makes Saturdays that much easier because I'm going against elite level competition every single day at practice. So I love it.
Next will be Kurt Weiler from the Democrat.
I know you were on the team with him last year, so you kind of, I'm sure, got an idea of Wyatt. But him him now being in your position group, I guess how have you seen him kind of adapt to the position and what's going to be expected of him there?
Oh, I think Wyatt is going to be a shocker for everybody this year from the tight end position because making the switch from quarterback to tight end is not easy, so I feel like a lot of people he's going to be like a sleeper. But once he puts the product on the field on Saturdays and shows people what he's actually able to do, because he's actually impressed a lot of the team and he's proven a lot to the team that he is able to play tight end and he's able to play tight end at a high level. So I'm excited for Wyatt to be able to put that on the field on Saturdays and show the whole country what he can do at the tight end position because he's a very dynamic player.
And there's obviously not going to be fans there or TV or anything else, but how excited are you to see what this offense does inside Doak in the scrimmage tomorrow night, and also knowing how this offense features tight ends, and then also the fact that now you're in a position where you should be one of the main guys.
The scrimmage tomorrow is going to be a focal point for the work, the week of work to come up after the scrimmage. So that's why I'm excited to see what I really need to work on and what I need to improve on from an overall football perspective instead of just seeing how many numbers I can go out there and put up tomorrow. I'm just really focused on my 1% tomorrow, just how we are focused on our 1% today. It's always a focus of today and not the big picture. So that's what Coach Norvell emphasizes. So as far as the scrimmage goes tomorrow, the focus is still 1%. Try to go out there and get 1% better. I'm not going to try to go out there and become, really 100% better in one day. I'm just going to focus on that 1% and taking that next step, and then Sunday, 1% again. So that's why I'm excited about the scrimmage.
Cam, hope you're well. With what's happened, I guess, the last few days with social media, you as one of the team leaders, have you guys discussed at all about how you guys want to approach using social media and maybe moving forward?
We really want to allow people to have their own voice on social media and be able to express their own opinions. Now, with that being said, I feel like guys will have to police themselves more and just really sit back and think about what they want to say on social media. And if you really want to say that and you stand by it, then by all means, go ahead and put it out there because everybody has the right to use their own voice. So I don't think that we're going to police social media or try to silence people or anything that you want to say. Just make sure that you're willing to stand behind it and you really, really mean what you say.